Alright y'all, welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. We are in the shop working on good old 50 chance here. We're trying to build a 4-second street truck and then give it away. But before we give that away, I'm giving this thing away. This right here is an 80mm brand spanking new billet wheel turbo. All you have to do to get entered to win this thing is go to lsnasty.com and pick up some merchandise, and you're automatically entered to win. We got a brand new mystery box available that's got some exclusive merchandise in there, and then we have a brand new small block Ford hub inspired shirt for all you small block Ford fans out there. This sucker's heavy. Go to lsnasty.com, first link in the description below to get entered to win. Let's get rolling in today's video. Alright y'all, welcome back to another video. Like I said in the small merch plug, only small merch plug so you guys don't complain, we are working on 50 chance here. The game plan with this truck is we're going to do a giveaway with it, which I've talked to you guys about. This kind of like viewer's choice build. I gave you guys the option whether you guys want to do like full-blown race truck on methanol or a street-driven truck that's still fast at the track. So every giveaway I want to be a better and better and better car. So far we've been doing that, but this thing right here is going to be a huge jump up. Like, the silver car, Boomhauer, was absolutely awesome. This thing right here is going to be insane, like, next level stuff. So, what we got going on is we're doing some upgrades today. I did some shopping, did some purchasing, got some goodies, went over to motionraceworks.com. They have a bunch of very helpful S10 parts, and that's what we're going to be installing today. I got some stuff from ICT Billet as well. So we're just about ready to get the powertrain set in the car. So we're going to do an LS swap, single turbo, E85, Holley Terminator, radiator in the bed. I'm working with Jerry over at Mazir. He's giving me some pointers. I've never done a radiator in the bed before or underneath the bed, but I want to keep the engine bay super clean on this deal, but I also want it to be extremely streetable. So Jerry's over there helping me out. We're talking about a couple different things. E85, we're going to run it on pump E85. We're going to have an intercooler on there, so if you do decide that you want to run like pump gas and drive around, if you at home win it and you don't got E85 readily available, we'll have a tune-up in there for you to cruise around on pump gas. Can't turn it up nearly as much as you can on E85, but you still be able to get, you know, pretty rowdy and drive it around. So when this truck's built, like, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna see a lot of videos of me, like, I'm gonna daily drive this sucker and prove to you guys it is a real deal street car. So we're gonna do 5.3 to start off, power glide, big transcooler, big radiator. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. But let's get into some goodies we got going on over here from Motion Raceworks. Also, we got BJ in the car. I don't know if you guys can see him. Where is he? It's tough to point when you look at the camera. He's there.
I'm sweating in here. Why?
No air. We got to turn the fans off when we film or else the mic goes crazy. So when we're filming, we probably all look like a nice sauced up rack of ribs. There's no airflow. So, all right. First thing I got was a bolt-in steering column. This thing right here is the problem solver. Making custom steering columns, I feel, is a total pain in the ass, especially if you don't like do a lot of fabrication. They got this bolt-in steering column for the S10. They make them for the G-bodies. They make them for the Blazers. They make them for the round body S10s. They make them for the Fox bodies. They make them for the 5th gen Camaros. Like, they make them for everything. It's badass. It's sweet. It's nice. Comes with your strange quick release hub on there, which I run these on all of the race cars. I think the strange quick release hub is the best one because it is, you can't put the wheel on wrong. There's only one way the wheel goes on. So this thing is absolutely sweet. I got this. I got 2 buttons. I got my green and red. Sorry, my green and my red. So I do my my trans brake and my bump box right there. So put those right in the wheel. The wheel, I didn't get a wheel from those guys over at Motion. They like to run like the Grant wheels or like those really high dollar wheels. All of my race cars, they got just an aluminum wheel in there. I get them from Quartermax. I have like 10 of them laying around. Every time I buy something from Quartermax, I'm like, I'm throwing a steering wheel. So I have a bunch of steering wheels laying around. They bolt right up to the Motion Raceworks steering column with a strange hub, and you're good to go. The other thing I purchased was their strange manual brake master cylinder adapter. Pain in the ass to make them yourself. They have this nice billet one. Everything bolts right in. So engine bay will be cleaned up a whole lot. Manual brakes, I think on a race car are a must. Having power brakes makes the brake pedal feel very, very odd. So, got that from them as well. I'm trying to think what else I got. I got the buttons, got the steering column. It came with the brake master cylinder from Strange. I'm set up with Strange. They're one amazing companies that help out us here at LS Nasty, but Motion Raceworks makes it so easy. I just got everything from them, one-stop shop. And their packaging department is pretty lit as well. All right, so we got our Strange manual brake master cylinder. Comes with all the goodies there. And then the last thing I got, if you're putting a steering column in there and a race wheel, you can't go without the horn. button. So we got a Motion RACEWORKS horn button. Run these in the black sheep, they're kind of cool. Got some like Motion RACEWORKS Flaming River style joints, and I got the complete kit to mount it to the factory steering box. We're gonna run the factory steering box on this. I'll just loop it so it's not power steering, and we'll be good to go. So I already got the shaft pulled out here. BJ's got the dash about out. You sweat. You look like a rack of ribs in there, Bo. I'll tell you what. Right, you sauced up? He is sauced. So yeah, we're gonna pop this stuff off, get the steering rack out there, and get all this stuff in there. Oh, also not from Motion RACEWORKS, but I did some shopping around because not only is 50 Chance gonna run good, but it's gonna look good. Had to order it. First bumper I've ever ordered. Featherlight Composite. I got like their bumper with the front valence, like chin spoiler type deal. I think this thing looks absolutely sick. So we're gonna get this on the car, and then we'll put 50 Chance. You guys know I always like to put the name of the car on the front bumper. That's kind of like my thing. A lot of people do it, but I like to do it. I think it looks pretty cool. So we'll get this on the car, and I got a roll pan for the rear. So I'm not gonna install this today because I gotta get this where Zeus is on because I don't want to be ripping it off when I go in and out the trailer. But if we can get the roll pan on today, we'll get the roll pan on. BJ's like, yeah, we're gonna rip this off when we go in the trailer the first time.
My buddy Kevin has one on his truck, and we got to take it off.
Yeah, so we're gonna set it up with Zeus's. So like it's the little things. If you got an open if you win this and you got an open trailer, and I don't want it to be a pain in the ass for you to get on and off. I want you to 4 Zeus's, pop it off, and pull it on the trailer, stick it back on there, good to go. So that's what we got parts wise. I'm waiting on some chassis stuff coming in. Very, very important. You guys are gonna want to stick around the next couple videos to do on this to see the chassis come together and the cage come together, and we'll set the motor and transmission in there.
We'll be right back after this brief commercial.
All right, I got the steering column ready to come out. So I think we have to drop, this dash is beat.
That'd probably be easy to take the column out and then
pull the dash out.
Figure out what bolts.
Yeah. Let me zoom into that sweat. Bo,
I would.
You melting right now, Bo.
Boy, it'd probably start raining if I did that.
Yeah, this dash is a little rough. So, do we put the dash back in or no? Do we just go no dash and just have a roll bar and then like mount a couple gauges and shit off of it, or do we stick
some cracks in it?
Also, there was like 9,000. Were they acorns? Just giant ass nuts. There's one right there. It's a big ass nut in there.
Don't get that on camera. Everybody don't need to see my nuts.
We got to do something about the clutch as well. I never thought about that.
Parachute activated right there.
On the foot? What do we do about the clutch? Do I buy an automatic S10 brake pedal? Or do they sell, I wonder, you guys in the comment section below, let me know, do they sell a brake pedal kit? Like bolt-in, like Fox bodies are very popular to have a bolt-in throttle pedal or brake pedal. If they make them for the S10s, don't drop the link below because YouTube doesn't like when you put links in comments, but just comment and tell me where I could get it. If that makes sense.
Sure. Maybe.
Innovative Racecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have to. I'd like to have like a
kit.
Yeah. I don't want to put like a Willwood kit on there because I want to, like, I'm running the Strange master cylinder and have it all bolt up like factory style, but maybe just a different brake pedal would be good. I mean, or we can cut it off and weld one on it.
That, or you can go through I don't know, LMC truck and get a regular
automatic brake pedal and then put it in there. All right, let's rip this dash out. Alright, y'all, BJ just zipped out the master cylinder. You ditch this, all this weight right here. Not to mention all the room for activities. For this. Look at the difference. This is the truth. If you got a race car, if you got a badass street car, put manual brakes on it. These rock. This, trash. Alright, y'all, BJ and I threw in that brake master cylinder adapter. BJ, what you think?
I wouldn't tell nobody else.
Not too bad. 4 bolts go right in there. Then you got one that attaches to the brake pedal. Very nice solution to that big, ugly factory brake master cylinder. So shout out to Motion RACEWORKS. That's a if you have an S10, I'd put it on there. Highly recommend it. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get that steering column in there, and I gotta pull out. BJ's been over here working on the clutch pedal removal, doing all that. See you later, alligator.
Oh yeah, brother.
That thing's gone. And then I'm gonna take the heater box and all that. But it looks like there were some creatures living in here. What's someone's home? Someone's home.
Can you please feed me? That's what they were saying. That's why they had all the acorns.
Yeah, there's we're almost completely gutted though, and then ready for cage installation, which I'm very excited about. But I'm excited. Steering column and shit. It's sweet. So we're gonna get that thing in there next.
That's right.
All right. So we have a slight issue. Motion RACEWORKS kit. They have an option where you can get it to a factory steering box, or you can get it for like a manual rack. So as you can see, we got the steering column in there. This is one of the joints. It's it doesn't work because this is not the factory steering box. This is some like Jeep bullshit, I guess. So like, I'm sorry, I mean to curse. This is not OEM right here. So the issue is the splines on this don't match the splines to the U-joint provided. It's like an $80 U-joint that comes in the kit, and the other half goes in this. So they send you this son of a gun right here. Come on, come on. All right. So you put that in there, you cut it to length, and you put the other side in there, and that connects your steering. Yeah, so luckily, the blue G-body at the house has a S10 manual rack, because this was a power rack, and we're going to want to make that a power steering car, and this a manual steering car. So we're going to switch the boxes. So I'm going to take this box out, I'm going to put it in the blue G-body, take the manual S10 steering box, which you purchased, because you were going to run that opposed to...
No, actually, that come in my gray car.
That came in the gray car. Okay. So okay, I see what you're saying. So that came in the gray car and you upgraded to the manual rack, the TRZ manual rack. Yeah, see, I'm not upgrading the TRZ manual rack. I want to keep the steering box in there. But this is a unexpected cost, because now I'm in another $80 for another joint, because I tried like hell to make it work. Ask BJ. How bad did I mess it up?
No comment.
I gave my all to get on there. But what I will do now is I will stick a steering wheel on there, so we have a steering wheel. So we got our Motion RACEWORKS bracket on here. Look at this. You like that, Wes?
That's nice. That is quite nice.
Bolts right in. We got a lot of firewall patching to do, which that's a piece of cake. And then I'm ready to set motor and transmission in. QA1 is sending us some control arms and shocks, so we'll get that stuff dialed in as well. Is it easier to put the control arms on without the motor in there? I think the motor, no headers, so. would
Yes.
be not even be in the way, though.
I would still do it without it in there.
There's so much I want to do to
What
this
are
thing.
you doing, dirty dingo mounts, or?
I got, I got some ICT billet mounts with the Moroso, like, I guess, clamshell replacements. Does that make sense? Like, you replace these with the Moroso, and then the...
So you're doing like how I did, yes.
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 Yeah, so it's going to be a solid-ish mount, and then I'm just looking for a transmission cross member for an S10 for Power Glide. So those are the other things. And after that, it's just I got the rear end coming. We'll talk about that more. No pun intended. We got some more race chassis stuff on the way.
Do you know anyone that is selling a transmission cross member for an S10?
I think Jason Harris might have one.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I know like AA and a lot of those guys that do like G-body stuff also have S10 things.
Yeah, so I'm going to look around and get that. So once we get all that stuff done, we'll have the truck lowered. I'm doing strange brakes in the rear. Up in the air about doing strange brakes in the front.
Strange brakes in the rear?
I'm up in the air about doing strange brakes in the front.
What are you doing an 8.8 back there, right?
No, I'm doing a 9-inch.
Whoa.
I got a Fab 9 from More Race Chassis.
And you didn't get it with strange brakes? You didn't already order this?
Well, no, it's just the housing. So
just like a bare housing.
Yeah, bare housing. So I'm gonna put a third member in it.
You think it'll be a metal housing actually, but
it's made of bear. Like it's actually like bear skin. feel like it's a little bit better of an angle, don't you?
That does look much more natural.
Test her out. So I like to sit on the floor.
It's about right.
Yeah. Ready to whoop some ass. Here.
You're like a little kid.
Dude, the steering wheel's kind of nice, though. Kind of nice. I like this. Steering column? A+. We'll get one of the... I'll go on Motion. I'll order the steering column screen mount, so we'll put a 7-inch dash right there. And honestly, I don't even like a dash, so we don't have to run one. We'll just have a dash bar, and that's it. Maybe get like 2 7-inch dashes, so your passenger has a dash. That'd be cool.
So you can watch TV.
Yeah. Like a digital dash is important, but like an actual dashboard, and then every time you go to run a race, like, that's a race car. It ain't got no dash in it.
He said he like Nokia, so we putting TVs in the whip.
Alright, that's going to wrap today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I really want to see you guys comment down below and get involved with this build, and we'll see what we can make. So, oh, we got the turbo giveaway. Don't forget, you got a chance to win this thing. Go to lsnasty.com, get into the win. 80mm VS Racing Turbo could be yours. All you have to do to enter is go to lsnasty.com. We got a bunch of new merchandise up there and a new mystery box. So, check that out. Once we give this thing away, then we'll give that thing away.
Does that come along with it?
If you want, I can give you that too. I mean, for real, I can. If you want the factory steering column too, you can
Oh.
have that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.